Blood, betrayal and death. Eric and Katie's plot backfires. Horribly bold and beautiful tragedy. What began as a quiet attempt to protect the Forrester legacy is about to erupt into one of the darkest tragedies the family has ever faced. On The Bold and the Beautiful, a secret alliance between Eric Forrester and Katie Logan sets off a chain of events filled with deception, betrayal, and devastating loss. Eric has always believed that the greatest danger to his family would come from the outside. Rival fashion houses, corporate enemies, bitter business partners. But now, evidence suggests something far more terrifying. The threat may be coming from within. For weeks, Eric has sensed that something is wrong. Documents have gone missing from his private office. Meetings have been rescheduled without his knowledge. And most disturbing of all, confidential information about his health has somehow been leaked. Someone knows things they should never know. When Eric finally confides in Katie, he doesn't expect what she tells him next. Katie admits she's been conducting her own quiet investigation. Strange transfers from dormant accounts. A mysterious shell company linked to Forrester vendors. And a pattern that suggests someone is positioning themselves to strike when Eric is at his most vulnerable. Katie insists this isn't just about money. It feels personal, she tells him. Like someone is settling a score. Rather than alerting Ridge or bringing in security, Eric makes a reckless choice. He convinces himself that secrecy is their greatest weapon. If the person behind this truly believes Eric is weak, confused, and alone, they might finally reveal themselves. And so, a dangerous plan is born. Eric will play the role of a man in decline. He will hint at memory lapses, miss meetings, leave sensitive files where they can be found. Katie, meanwhile, will subtly spread false information, just enough to lure the unseen enemy into making a move. At first, the results are immediate. An unauthorized login is traced to the Forrester network. A private design file is copied. And someone attempts to access Eric's medication records at the hospital. To Eric, this is proof they're close. To Katie, it feels like they're walking straight into a storm. So they press forward. The final phase of the plan is the most dangerous of all. Eric insists on being present when the trap is sprung. He arranges to be alone at Forrester Creations late at night, pretending to search for paperwork he's supposedly lost. Katie agrees to stay nearby, hidden but watching. The building is silent. The city outside is asleep. Every sound echoes. Then just before midnight, a door opens. A shadow moves across the glass walls of the design office. Someone has come. The person who steps forward is not who Katie expects. Her breath catches. Her hands begin to shake. This is not a stranger. This is someone who has shared family dinners. Someone who has spoken of loyalty and love for the Forresters. And now that illusion shatters. Eric confronts them. He demands to know how long they've been manipulating him. How long they've been watching him weaken. How long they've been planning to strike. The answer is chilling. This was never just about control of the company. It was about revenge. A betrayal from years ago. A decision Eric made that destroyed a life. A loss that was buried, but never forgiven. The air in the room grows heavy as accusations turn into confessions. Voices rise. Emotions spiral. The past collides violently with the present. And then everything happens at once. A sudden movement. A struggle. A crash of glass against the floor. Katie rushes forward just as a horrifying sound cuts through the room. The sound of something sharp meeting flesh. Blood spreads across the pristine office floor. Someone collapses. For a moment no one moves. When Katie finally dares to look down, her world spins. A body lies between them, unmoving. Eyes open. No response. Whether it was an accident or an act of blind rage, one thing is certain. Someone may already be dead. But the nightmare is not over. As Katie drops to her knees, she realizes Eric isn't focused on the body. His face has gone pale. His hand trembles violently against his chest. He whispers her name. Then his legs give out. Katie catches him as he falls, screaming for him to stay awake. That's when she notices the small bottle in his pocket. The wrong medication. Pills that don't belong to him. Pills that could be lethal in the wrong dosage. At some point during their dangerous game, someone switched them. Eric's breathing becomes shallow. His words slur. His eyes struggle to remain open. Panic takes over. Katie calls emergency services, her voice breaking as she tries to explain. She presses her hands against Eric's chest, begging him not to leave her, begging him not to let this night become the end of his story.